All right, I'm giving you guys the best Warzone 2.0 settings for controller, graphics, aim assist, everything that you absolutely need. I'm covering it in this video. So all I ask is that if you enjoy this, leave a like and comment. It helps with the algorithm. Comment something like tacos or amazing settings or something along those lines. But we're going to start with the controllers. So these are the controls that I actually use, and this actually gives you the best aim assist possible. I also make my own layout. So I do stick and move flip. I flip it, and then I make sure trigger effect is off, vibrations off. Horizontal is 8, the vertical is 5, and this is actually to get less recoil. It bounces way less when you have a less vertical, if you guys didn't know that. The sensitivity multiplier, actually, I guess I didn't touch that, so you leave that alone. The aim down sight behavior, hold, sprint, automatic tac sprint, but you can just have automatic sprint. Tac sprint may not be that useful for you depending on the weapon you use. For example, a shotgun or akimbo pistols, this might actually hurt you a whole lot. Prioritize interaction, this helps a whole lot, so you just have to tap when you want to pick something up or detonate something or anything along those lines. Armor plate behavior, make sure you put apply off. You put apply 1, you're only going to put 1 on, you're going to be struggling, and you probably actually might get killed. Now moving on to advanced, target aim assist is on. Make sure aim assist type is actually Black Ops. Default has less aim assist than Black Ops. Black Ops has the most aim assist used. ADS aim assist is on. Make sure that gyro behavior is off. It's actually probably hurting your aim right now. So basically with the gyro behavior, it pretty much like, so whenever you do this, anything along those lines, it's actually affecting your gun. So make sure you have these settings off. Don't worry about those. Aim response curve, set that to dynamic. Trust me, it's way smoother. ADS sense multiplier focus, set that to 0.8, so your ADS slowdown is going to be a lot stronger. And that way it'll actually stick to the enemies. So say when you're aiming at something, you'll actually stick way harder. It'll almost be like you have aimbot. ADS sensitivity transition timing, set that to instant. Don't change it to any other way. Dead zones, you don't really need to touch that. Now if you have a stick drift, make sure you increase your dead zone, but other than that, you don't really need to mess with that. Everything else I didn't really touch, so everything else other than parachute auto deploy is off. Make sure you have this off so you can get as low to the ground as possible before you actually deploy a parachute. Otherwise you might be in some crappy situations. Aside from these, you don't really need to touch these. Now we're going to move on to the graphics, so I know a lot of people care about this. Make sure your world motion blur is off and weapon motion blur is off. It's going to make a hell of a lot harder to actually play this game if you have these things on. You're not really going to see many enemies, and it's just going to be like a movie basically. Set the film grain all the way down. Like, you do not need the film grain up at all. Set it to 0, set depth of field off, just because you don't really want anything blurry. You want everything like visible. Now this is to get the get the game as crisp as possible. Make sure the fidelity FXCAS is on and set it to 20. You don't want to set it any higher because it's going to start looking weird. 20 is the perfect sweet spot, especially at 1440p. 1440p, I'm sorry. This thing is amazing. I set it to 120 hertz refresh rate. This is for PS5. That way I get constant 120 frames and amazing graphics overall. I'll show you guys the graphics at some point, but just to show you, I have effective FOV and I set the weapon field of view to wide. You can have it to narrow to make the gun look bigger. I don't think that's necessary. These, they're not really necessary. You can leave these alone. Oh, also something that also has to do with graphics. We'll get to that pretty soon, but make sure you have headphone bass boost. Have that on. Mono audio, have that off. For some reason, oh well, I guess that makes sense. So having it off is the directional audio. So pretty much whenever you want to hear exactly where the enemy is instead of left or right, you need to have this off. I haven't touched these, but honestly, you should lower the music volume to as low as possible just so you can hear the enemies. You don't really need to touch these. This is kind of unnecessary to touch. Move on to the interface. Now this is something I'm actually messing with recently, the color customization. I know a lot of people are curious about this. Set it to filter 2 and set color filter target to both. Color intensity 100, interface intensity 100. Then don't touch these. Do not touch these, and then everything else should be fine. I'm going to show you guys how it looks.
Bro, you get the duck, bro. You're an idiot. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Oh wait, he's not dead. What? god, you're just better.
They bought back.
How come above your gun, it's got those like 5 little boxes?
Enemy UAV active.
I don't know, but there's
You
a whole
saw 'em
team
on the
here.
dome?
There's a whole
Yeah.
team here.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Took a round.
Oh, this map is so sexy. Fucking love dome.
They're just leaving? Yeah, they're just leaving. There's more fighting over here. Oh my god, peek already. Peek already. There we go. Cracked him. Probably more than one in there.
About to pitch him?
Good job.
They don't. They got the. That guy was funny how I getting pleased.
There's no way the guy I knocked is not dead. Where is he? This game is a joke. There's no way he's not dead.
Did he have self?
Oh no, he's dead.
Hey, buddy, where did you go? Hello?
You've got gas inbound.
Kiddo.
Safe zone relocated.
He red.
Right here.
Sniper.
We want to actually get to this building, but
Someone's under it. Someone's under it on this side.
okay. I see him.
It might be a bot. I don't know.
Not a bot. He's right at the stairs. I'm hurt.
Gas is closing in. The gas is merging.
Thank you.
Contact.
Moron.
Move to the safe zone.
They have to come to us, so.
Solid work so far.
Well, actually, we can make our way over here. And you can watch that area if you want.
Enemy UAV overhead.
All the UAV, they have to be nearby.
Yeah, why did we cut one? So we could call it in.
Right here.
I saw him. Sorry, shooting at me.
Dapped him a little bit. He's not gonna die.
There's a kid
Upper
starting to
bottom.
shoot at me. Down there.
Right here.
Moving here.
Yeah, there's two. There's one more that slid. Right where your red mark is.
Down one.
Oh, I fucking knew it, dude. I got a selfie.
Hold on, he
Just
did see it.
He's selfing.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck when they duck?
Odd B.
Who's coming to you?
Yeah, he's odd B. Odd B.
Garage that is left. Get it done.
Oh, there was two when I got docked.
Do I got one? I get a gun right now, bro.
Gas is moving in.
What the fuck?
New safe zone located. Get into the top 10.
No, man. Come the